Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's Natalie. Merry Christmas. It's now past, but at the recording of this voiceover is the 24th of December. So I hope you had a really great one. I am using the Lisa Horton Winter Forest. Now I have the stencil and the embossing folder, which I bought it quite a while ago. I think they came 90% sure they came separately. The stencil has 4 separate stencils to layer them up. The first one, as you can see there, did the ground, which I used an iceberg ink by Horton. This one is with the amethyst, which is a super light ink. And this is stencil number 2. You might hear a bit of bumping and everything else. There is currently 8 people in my house. Anywho, so I've used the pale mauve and then I'm coming through with the amethyst color and just having a little bit of depth down the bottom of my stencil. It is pretty good, except this one, but this particular stencil has that extra little bit that I had to hold down because I didn't want to damage him. This time I'm going with a mixture of amethyst sort of on the top half of my stencil, and then coming back through with, you know me, if you've been here for any length of time, I'm terrible with pronouncing the names of these colors. So this is Grape Agate. I don't know, but I think that's it. And I'm just trying to give a little bit of definition. So we're going through a purpley themed thing because I thought, why not? Because it's not currently winter here in Australia. So, and I didn't want to do another Christmas card. We're done. So this is my thing. My piece is a little bit warped. The final stencil had the snowflakes, or the snowdrops, which we did again in the blue. Oh, with my ground, I did a tiny little bit of the eastern sky just at the top. So I just blended from top down a tiny bit. This is some Amsterdam ink, titanium white. I recently picked that up from a craft place and I like it. It's nice and soft. I don't have to add in water and it's good. I'm trimming this down a little bit just so we get the full dimension of everything. I have run it through the embossing folder. Now, full disclosure, because I'm going to tell you, I didn't quite line it up properly, but it is the first time I'm using it. So that's human error. It's just me. I am playing with the Pink and Main, what is it called? Snow One Like You. And I thought this image was rather a bit cute. And I've got a sentiment along that, which goes with is out of the same pack. I have sort of used a little bit of clear embossing powder over my VersaFine ink. I am using Lilac, which is 956, and Delilah Purple, which is 1009. I originally said I wanted him a bit blue, but then I thought he's just going to look super cold. But I quite like how he turned out, and I just decided that he was going to be a little purple penguin. Doesn't matter. It does not matter. So I'm pretty much going to be going through the same colors. I am going to add blue of it, obviously an orange for his little tootsies. Not really obviously, because penguins generally have black. Do they have black feet? I don't know. But he had a bit of orange. And all 3 of my colors are just 3, 4, however many I've got. Just a 2 combination. So over the top of my purple and my blue, not my orange, but the purple and blue is going to have warm grays. Now you could do cool grays, but I had warm grays and I quite like how it turned out. So they are intermingled, because generally speaking, purples are a much cooler colour. You know, blues are a much cooler colour, and so that works. You know, to have the cool colour, cool greys rather than the warm greys, but I went against the grain. What can I say? Purely, I am trying to make my face and my tummy a little bit lighter and have a deeper, darker colour for my around the face and his little arms and that sort of stuff. I'm just trying to keep it pretty simple and go with the flow. So how was your Christmas? Leave a comment down below. Let me know, what did Santa bring you? Did we get more crafty goodies, or did we just have a lovely time with family? Part of my, well, I've bought, my husband bought me for my birthday an egg chair, and that was an egg chair birthday Christmas combination. And then I bought a smaller present because, you know, we all like to open something up on Christmas Day. So I bought that. We went out to, it's a bit of a reason why we had to do this, but we had to go out and get a fridge for someone. And then we decided that they were pretty cheap, a little bar fridge. So we decided to get us. I do not have a bar fridge. It's arriving in a couple of weeks. But I do have, this is my, I'll leave you hanging. So my blue combination, as you can read here, with the 904 and the 1100. Again, I'm going over the top of this with my cool greys. With my snow, it's a very light, the 904. And I will also go over it with a white Prismacolor pencil just to blend that through a little bit, but I'm not stressing too much. Anywho, we went out for one thing, and I sort of said, my mixer is starting to make a noise. And mixers were on special, so I actually came home with a mixer, but I had to wrap it up, let's be honest here. So Santa has been very, very good. You know, not Black Fridays, Boxing Day sales. I don't know if that's an Australian thing. Let me know, American peeps. Is that an Australian thing to have Boxing Day sales, or is that just an all over, that's what you do? I don't know. So, you know, it was on special, and it's like, well, if you're going to have to get something, you might as well get it. I don't want to pay full price. No one wants to pay full price. So I had to wrap that. So I've been very spoiled, basically. So this is sort of the last little bit of my card. I'm going to raise him up, my little penguin dude. I put some Stardust stickles on it very shortly. I do go a bit nuts. And I ended up rubbing off quite a fair bit. My camera stopped working. A little bit of gel pen just to have some highlights on him, because he was cute and he was purple. Leaving the Stardust stickles, wiping it off, I should say, is going to take a little bit of a blend with the purple, but it's good. That's it for me. Talk to you soon. Bye.